Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to my Re-Energize yoga class. We are going through some asanas which gets you re-energized real quick for the day. So you can start your day full of energy. Let's begin. Bring yourself in a comfortable, seated position. Sitting nice and tall and appreciating for taking this time for yourself. Lift your heart, relax your shoulders, and gently close your eyes. Connect with your breath and let it flow naturally. Take a deep breath from the nose, through the heart center, into the belly, and see how the belly expands. And exhale from the belly, along the heart center, through the nose. Slowly start making movements with your hands. Make some circles in one way and the other way. And lift your arms up to the sky. Grab your left wrist with the right hand and lean towards the right side. Feel the stretch on the right side and come back to center. Grab your right wrist with the left hand and lean to the left side. Breathe here and come back to center and bring your hands down the mat. Now bring your right hand on the left knee and raise up your left arm up and bring it behind your body. Lengthen through the body and lift your left arm up again. The right follows. And now bring the left hand on the right knee and the right arm behind the body and lengthen here again. And again lift and stretch and bring the palms together in front of your heart. Let's move slowly into a tabletop position. So bring your palms underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. And now inhale as you drop your belly towards the mat. Lift your chest and chin and gaze up towards the sky. And as you exhale, draw your belly to your spine and round your back towards the sky. Inhale, coming back into cow pose. Look up, drop your belly, open up through the chest, and exhale, round your back, look to your belly button. And inhale, dropping the belly, exhale, rounding through the back. And from here, slowly bringing the hands in front of the mat. Tuck the toes under and lift your hips into a downward facing dog. Don't forget to breathe here. Stay for a moment and then slowly begin to walk your dog. One heel comes to the floor and then the other heel. Then bend your knees, look forward and jump or walk to the front of the mat. Bend your upper body forward, come halfway up, straight back. And again, bend it forward, bring your arms slowly up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale with the palms together. Go back slowly to a forward fold. Bend your knees, jump or step back to the end of the mat and lower down halfway. Stay here, strengthen your core, and from there come into an upward facing dog. Looking left and right, and from here we move into a downward facing dog. Pressing the hands into the floor, keeping a long back. We inhale, lift the right leg up, and we exhale, bring the right foot in between our hands. The knee above the heel. As we inhale, we lift our hands up towards the sky. As we turn our upper body towards the right side, the hips keep looking forward and the arms stretched along the sides. And we lift our arms back up, coming into center. We inhale here and exhale, bringing our hands towards the mat and the left leg to the front of the mat next to the right leg. We stay in the forward bend and then we inhale, come halfway up, look up, and exhale back to forward bend. Inhale, round your back as you come back up, your head follows the last. And inhale, lift your arms, bring the palms together in front of your heart. And again, lift your arms up, lengthen, bring the palms together and bend forward to come into forward bend. Come halfway up and your hands back to the mat and walk or jump to the end of the mat. Stay here, strong core, and then slowly lower down and come into an upward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, bring your sitting bones towards the heels and lift your hips up, lengthen through the legs. And then inhale, lift your left leg up, and as you exhale, bring your left leg in between your hands to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, turn to the left side, lengthen through the arms, and inhale, come back to center, bring your hands together, and lower down your hands to the mat, and bring your right foot to the left foot. And then inhale here, come halfway up, exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, slowly come up with a round back. The head comes up the last and then followed by the arms up to the sky. The hands, palms together in front of the heart. And again, lift your arms up and slowly come into your chair pose. The arms overhead parallel to each other, palms facing each other. Shoulders pressing away from the ears. Keep your inner thighs parallel to each other and press the head of the thigh bones down towards the heels. Firm your shoulder blades against your back and direct your tailbone down towards the floor and in towards your pubis to keep your lower back long. And then inhale, lengthen your legs, bring your palms together and come into a forward fold. Then step or jump back to the end of the mat and slowly lower with an exhalation and open up to Cobra with extended arms. Look to the right, the left, look up. Open up your chest, open up your heart, and then slowly tuck your toes under, bring your sitting bones back and up and come into a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, bring it in between your hands and raise up into a warrior 2. Keep your right knee over your right heel and then inhale, bring your left hand on the left leg and bring your right arm over the head towards the left side. Come back into center and then bring your right elbow to the right knee and open up through the left side. Make your side body long and back into a warrior. From here, the hands back to the mat. We bring our left foot slightly forward and lengthen through both legs. You can bend the right leg a bit and just bend over with your body over the leg. Try to keep as straight back as possible and then bring your right leg back and come into a downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe in and out, and then inhale, lift the left leg up and exhale, bring it slowly in between your hands. Same here again, lift up to warrior 2. And then inhale, look over the left hand and exhale, bring your right hand towards the right knee and lift through your side to the right, come back into center and bring your left elbow to the left knee and lengthen here through the right side. Inhale, come back to center and exhale, bring your hands to the mat, straighten both legs and lengthen through the back to bend more forward. Stay here, breathe into that bend and slowly bring your left leg back and come into a downward facing dog. Press the floor away from you as you lift through your pelvis. And then you bring your knees to the mat, you spread your knees wide apart, big toes are touching. Your heart and chest rest between your thighs. And bring your forehead towards the mat. Keep your arms long and extended, palms facing down. And press back slightly with your hands to keep your buttocks in contact with your heels. Rest here for a little while. And then very slowly bring your hands back, come up into a tabletop position. And from here we move our body to the front and back to the sides. Whatever movement feels good and right for you. From here we come back on our knees, hips width apart for our camel pose practice, Ustrasana. Place your hands on your hips with the thumbs on your sacrum. Keep your hips over the knees and internally rotate your thighs, squeezing them towards each other. And then Open up your rib cage, keep your chest raised, your core engaged by lowering slowly down. Your chin is tucked and you drop your hands towards your heels. Press with your hands into the heels or grab your ankle if this is possible for you. Keep lifting through your sternum and gently lower the head and neck and gaze at the tip of your nose. Allow yourself to soften here. Relax into your breath, into your pose. Create space in between your heart. Now, to come back out of this pose, bring your chin back toward your chest and your hands back to your hips with the thumbs on the sacrum. Sit back on your heels, widen up your knees, and slowly bend forward for a counter pose. Relax your lower back and keep your gaze drawn inward with your eyes closed. And then very slowly come out of the pose and come onto your back, your feet on the mat, and then slowly bring your knees to the left and right side. Grab your knees and press them against your upper chest. Stay here for a moment and try to bring your lower back towards the mat. And we release, we bring our feet to the mat. We raise up our hips and interlace our hands behind our back. We press against the hands and try to go further up. We can stay here or we can do another variation and come into a full bridge by bringing the hands next to the head and the hips go up to the sky. And then we slowly lower down, keeping the knees bent, and slowly bring them to the left, through the center, and to the right side. Back again, and we lift our knees up, we press them against our upper chest. And if you feel like doing a Shavasana, which is the most important asana, then go ahead, click on the video. It takes about 5 minutes and rest before heading towards the next task. Thank you and Namaste.